have a million. No, I do. I'm tripping. I said I don't have 100.
We don't know what may be waiting for us. Let us explore carefully.
I'm tripping. For sure. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I have. I said my persona, the highest persona I have right now is a level 90 persona. The highest persona I have is level 90.
It looks like this is her base of operations. Perhaps her treasure will appear on that pedestal. A lot has happened, but we managed to get up here. Miss Manager's days are numbered.
How uncouth of you to simply barge in here. Elegance is necessary for victory as well, you know. I
To make it.
entertained you with all of my
My highest persona level is level
so
90.
far
That's
satisfied.
my highest persona.
Very well. I've made preparations especially.
I can show you after this if you want to see it.
This will be a game of life and death from now on. No matter who I face, I shall not lose.
Sis. Our infiltration route is secure. We need to head back out and send the calling card.
And once the calling card is sent, Sai-san's treasure will appear, correct?
Yeah. Once the target is cognizant of the danger, that cloudy thing will take shape.
I wonder, what will the treasure look like?
That depends on the person. For Kamoshida, it was a medal. Madarame's was a painting, and Kanashiro's was fake money.
Father's was a plastic model.
In other words, the treasure is what marked the beginning of the palace ruler's aspirations.
It could also be what caused
Maybe
their
a hermit
desires to
persona.
swell.
Who's the hermit?
Thinking
Kamina.
about it won't get us
Yeah.
anywhere, though.
I think
Let's
Is it
head back
Futaba?
and prepare the calling
Yeah.
card.
Wait, if you fought, if you sent out,
Okay.
Shido's calling card, did you fight Akechi? Amarella? Did you fight Akechi?
What do you want to do? Yes!
Yeah,
Oh, that's who you fought in one chapter. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I was just curious. No, that's on the old game. That's on the old game too. Yeah, that's on the old game too. To fight him. That's nothing. That's not new.
Hey!
That's like, that part's supposed to be like the like massive
Hey!
plot twist of the game.
Okay.
Like, oh, Akechi's been evil this whole time. Oh my gosh! To me personally, when it was my first playthrough of Persona 5, the original one, I thought he was evil from the rip. Like the moment I saw him, like
Yeah.
if a lot of my chat was here right now that saw me do my original playthrough, they'd tell you like from the rip, like right when I saw him, I was like, nah, he's gonna be a bad dude by the end of this. Like I guarantee it, he's gonna be a bad guy by the end of this.
Well then.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, yes.
This is it.
Very good.
Yep. Well, I mean, you know that now because you saw the whole plan unfold. So I don't know if you're saying that because you're like, I knew that was gonna happen, or you're saying that now that hindsight's 2020, like that's the reason why the plan worked. I can't tell. Like if you're like, no, I thought that before, like, or you're just like, nah, because that's how it happened. It's kind of hard to tell.
Here.
Delicious pancakes.
You did great.
How are you feeling?
My kind is still in it. It still isn't maxed.
Wanna head
Dude,
back?
what the fudge? My kind is still not maxed out.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, inmate.
But I didn't trust him. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. You're like, I didn't know. You're like, I didn't know that it was gonna get. You're like, I didn't know he was gonna go that far. But I kind of had a feeling it was gonna be like that moment, something crazy is about to go down. I can see that.
You better not give that shit to my customers. Yo. All right. I guess that's fine.
I have so much money. I have so much money. I don't know what to do
You
with
should be
it.
grateful.
Not at all.
I guess that's fine.
No,
You should be grateful.
'cause I got so much money. My money song.
Come again.
Yeah, hope you guys appreciated my money song. I made it up myself. Hee hee hee.
Hey, inmate.
How fares your progress in our game?
Justine, these are the paths you have walked.
Dang, excuse me.
Is this what such rudeness?
That's not what I want. What?
This persona? You'll withdraw this
Bruh, I'm like,
then
give
accept
me
this persona.
Freaking shining
If
light.
you can hold
Bro,
no
I mean,
more
shining
persona,
arrow.
you can hold no more
I've been trying to get
personas.
shining arrow for so
Time for some rehabilitation.
long.
Power requires
Now
sacrifice.
it's like ridiculous. It's like ridiculous right now. What the flip did I want? Oh yeah, there you go. The possibility.
Is that enough?
This
My
is what the
sin is so
persona
strong.
Let us begin.
Dude, I'm never gonna get Shining Arrow. I'm never going to get Shining Arrow, dude. It's like ridiculous how much I'm
You
not
change your
gonna get
mind?
this
Done
move.
already?
I've been trying to inherit these two personas to get Shining
No
Arrows
slacking
like
off.
90 times. And they can only give me 3 moves anyway, but they've not let me get this stupid freaking Shining Arrow move at all. It's the only move I want left for Arsene anyway. And they just won't let me have it. It's just like, nope. It's like really annoying. It's like really annoying.
Okay. Oh!
Ooh.
And finished. Let's head back.
Rain, huh?
Okay.
Time to send out my own calling card. You sending out your calling card? Time to send mine out.
All we gotta do. So, when do you want? No. In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
May I ask your reasoning behind that idea?
Sai-san is a realist, even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist. Do you think she knows how they steal hearts? Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect?
I only say that theoretically, but I believe so. Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner to act. If we do so with no time to spare, I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears. That sounds quite logical. Impressive, Akechi-kun. Though, it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
That's only because of my work as a detective. Well then, if our time limit is November 20th, and we act the day after sending the calling card, shall we send it out on the 18th?
We should prepare as much as we can before then. Well, I can't complain about having more time. Make sure you're ready, everyone. You'd like to wait on the calling card until the 18th, correct?
Sai-san will come to recognize the danger most effectively if she believes she has already won.
In that case, let's keep prepping until then.
I was about to say, I could have sworn in Sai's Palace, it was a moment where, no matter what, it will be sent out. So, alright.
Huh?
I didn't find the last wheel seed.
I don't like all this rain.
I didn't find the last one. Did you get all the wheel seeds,
There's no one
Amarella?
here.
Did you get all the wheel seeds? Or you're just like, nah?
Ready? Hey.
Damn. You're so You're so diligent, it's crazy. I'm only missing one seed, and that's the palace I'm at right now. I didn't get the blue whale seed from Size right now.
Hey. Let's head home.
Besides, even if I miss it, Jose will have it, so. I would too, but like a lot of the will seeds or the rings of each palace aren't that tough or like strong to me, so I never really cared.
Hey,
I've never really been like, oh my gosh, let me do it, you know? Yeah, for 400 flowers. I actually gathered it, funny enough. I gathered because I missed all 3 will seeds for both Kaneshiro and Akumura's palaces. I missed both of them. So I went in literally yesterday's stream, I only gathered all flowers. Like that's all I did. I literally streamed for 4.5 hours just in Mementos gathering flowers. Like I got 2,400 flowers. So it was crazy.
yes. All right.
Yeah, no, nothing beats the adhesives at all. Like, their things are pretty just like, they're not great. Like, they're not great at all. So, some of them are okay, but none of them are like worth the hassle of getting them. Thank goodness.
All right.
That's such a useful skill, it's not even funny. I have to look this up because a lot of my viewers want me to date as many girls as I possibly can. And if you choose the wrong answer, you can't. Well, you already know because you dated on, so. Bam. Oh, wow.
Please.
I don't think I've ever even heard a girl even remotely say something like that. I want to become a woman worthy of you. I don't even know what that would. I don't even know what that means. I'd be like, what? Like straight up. I'd be like, okay. Evolved a party member's persona. I did that. How do I not have this trophy? It says evolved a party member's persona. I did that. I evolved Ryuji's. Why the heck don't I have that? Why don't I have this trophy? I'm actually kind of mad. Score the highest on your exams. I got every question right. I'm so confused. I got every question right on my exams and I don't have this trophy. I don't have the max stats yet. I evolved Ryuji's persona. I have no idea how I don't have that one. Conquer the Reaper. Win the lottery? There's a lottery in this game? I'm so lost. Play a game of billiards, attend a jazz club, visited the temple. Well then, good night. Good night. So on the 19th, we send the calling card.
Today we're going over.
This is it.
Kasumi?
Oh, Senpai. There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch? Thank you. All right, let's head to the roof. It's starting to get rather cold, isn't it? Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people. Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves? Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all. But this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai? Take care of something. I see.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
Then it's a deal. I'm already beginning to look forward to it.
It's a promise.
So, please be careful out there.
Are you fighting,
Oh, but I plan to
Shido?
keep my other promise.
I keep calling him
I made with
Shoto.
you
His name is
about the
Shido.
physical training.
Are you fighting Shido right now?
Is that too sudden? Maybe we should
Amarella?
train the day after tomorrow then?
But that day's when...
I see. Oh, I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you
Watching
know.
the cutscene right now? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Hey,
Do your job.
what do you want to do?
Here.
You did great.
How are you feeling? Want to head back? Well then. Nice. Okay.
I have more
What's
than
up?
enough.
What's up?
What's up? I have more than enough.
Oh, you want to do it?
Sure, I'll trade before the big bout.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Well then.
Ah. Good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today? Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here. Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Alright, Doc.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live. It's okay. What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness.
Boy's preaching it.
I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. Ow. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
He's gonna try to bow again? No.
Dr.
Good luck,
I
dude.
wanted to thank him personally,
Hope you get
but
the dub.
it may be best to hold off on that for a bit. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us. Yes, let's.
His glasses got fogged. Both of their glasses got fogged.
This has really triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
That's funny. That is funny. That is funny.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done. I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well. Huh. So you're not denying it. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there? You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets. Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you? Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Wow. So he was there when we beat Kamoshida. Yep.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
What's your game here?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But For certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
Well, we made a deal.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society. Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened.
Of the counselor persona. Raise the SP recover from mindfulness.
All right. All right.
The most powerful persona of the counselor, Arcana.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right? That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
Dude, he is so evil. I know. He's going to be the plot twist of this after story. I know it. I know it. Like, it's in my bones. I feel it, dude. I feel it in my bones, in my body, in my spine. Whatever you want to say, I feel it. It's there. Something.
Boss
can
said
guarantee
he reserved
it.
the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though? Huh?
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're lying to your sister, dude.
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
Why are you so addicted to physical attacks?
Thank you for agreeing to this. I want to step up my game as well to make up for it.
You gotta hit them with the magic sometimes. Hit them with the magic.
In front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening.
That's what I do. I usually just run out my magic. If my magic doesn't work, then I'm alright.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow.
You seem to be very obsessed with physical attacks.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Anyway.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice.
I mean, everybody can be good magical attackers. You just need to raise your persona's magic.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
That's why you have to do. That's why you have to do an almighty attack. I think an almighty attack might work if you have one.
I should probably be getting.
Because almighty attacks don't count as physical or magical
but I should
attacks.
contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima.
Go down
There's
tonight,
something
boy.
I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
It's about to go down.
Okay.
Let me save it.
Let's do it.
She said this effort right here repels magic and then puts up a barrier.
Now then.
Yes, sir. Oh, wow, I had a dream about Kasumi. Sounds like Darian.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided?
Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well.
So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
Let's do this.
It's showtime.
Those famous words, let's do this. I don't know where that last fruit is, but I don't really care. I don't know where it is, but I don't care.
I'll just add this.
Let's go.
Whoa! Do you have a moment?
Do it.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the
Size
world
dress
left
is kinda
behind
sexy, though, I
after
can't
me
lie.
is a mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply
What happened?
uncalled for
Did you
on
lose?
stage.
What happened?
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me.
You'll save her, right?
All right,
Full of faith.
everyone.
Oh, and he gets like super diesel. He gets like super buffed up. Yeah, no, that form's hard as crap. Yeah, I told you, you had to be prepared for it.
All right, let's do it.
I told you, it's not gonna be easy.
May the best player win. What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
I wasn't mentally prepared for Super Saiyan shit.
We already
Would you
told
call that Super
there's no way
Saiyan?
we're
It's kind of
gonna
more
follow
like
your rules
Kaioken. You
anymore.
know what I'm saying? You kind of went like Kaioken on you. I wouldn't call it Super Saiyan.
That's fine by me. Such
I know what you
troublesome
mean, though.
people
It's
will just
tough.
face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Ah, so you've broken the rules. In that case, it's time you be penalized. Cheaters get punished.
Joker, are you alright? What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are
That's
not
fair.
to be tolerated.
He's still
That is
bald.
simply
Why
how
does everybody say
society
that? Why does everybody say if you're bald, you can't be a Super Saiyan? Everybody says this, like, well, if you're bald, you can't technically be a Super Saiyan. I'm like, why? your powers and stuff and your aura still will be yellow.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Short, spiky hair. Probably. But what about everything else? What about your eyebrows and your unmentionables hair down there and stuff? People never put that in consideration.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
It grows your hair anyway. Depending on the Super Saiyan form. I mean, Super Saiyan 1 and 2 do. But like, I mean, Super Saiyan 1 and 2 don't. Super Saiyan 3 does. And 4.
You lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker? Really? How is she doing it? See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
We must stop my sister. As long as I get close, even this gun should work.
I'll show off my perfect accuracy.
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
I'll show off
I'll
my
do my
perfect. Yep.
Another phase? Come on. I don't think Goku has eyebrows or any other characters in Dragon Ball, to be fair. They all have eyebrows. What do you mean?
On the monitor
They all have eyebrows. Another phase. He has another phase after that one? I don't remember that. That might be new. If he has another phase after like the super bulky phase, then that's new. I don't remember that.
Persona!
Yeah, that's new.
All right.
Or I might not remember it. It might be that more phases. I might just not remember.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet.
Then broke those to go Kaioken? Yeah.
Well, how will you bet?
I wonder what the black one, so let's go with the red pockets.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time. What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Sit!
Shut up! Shut up!
Ooh.
Sis?
She has needle nipples.
I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Let's do it.
What? The roulette panel's changed?
Oh, this is what we're gonna get hit by.
How about this?
Crap.
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her. The opponent is strong.
Psy Leviathan.
Don't do anything reckless.
Her eyes are crazy. That almost took me nothing. Woo!
Not finish you. Persona! No holds barred.
Manifest!
The opponent is strong. Don't do
Chase
anything
my
reckless.
wrath!
Light, so you're gonna hit us all with light attacks?
My justice has revealed to me. I have been blessed with the ability to destroy all evil!
Eight strike. Focus on my Joker, even though that was surprising.
Die on my blade!
Things on the ground. Hands down now.
Getting dizzy.
Think she's got something new up her sleeve. Stay alert.
No. Persona, you're mine.
I'll heal you.
I'm grateful.
Time for my persona. Ha!
Very helpful.
She'll get yours. Make him pay. Persona. Okay.
Making this persona broke this fight. I have regen 1 and 3 on it. I have regen 8% each, 8% health with each fight, and another passive that removes my abilities to avoid, but all damage half. If you have like light pillar or holy pillar or whatever, that's what could happen.
Okay. This could be tough.
Strong,
My
repels.
skills will be nullified, so be
Strong.
careful.
Wait, is she good against everything now? She's good?
There.
Like her still hits
This could be tough. Blood skills will be nullified, so be careful.
each turn, each fight. You're good. I understood what you meant. I understood what you meant.
Persona! This could be tough. Blood skills will be nullified, so be careful.
My skills exceed yours.
Ooh! What's up with you, girl?
Ravage snap.
Your regen was keeping you up? That's a persona? Like your persona had that
Blood
ability?
skills will be nullified, so be careful. Persona! Blood skills will be nullified, so be careful. Time to use this.
That was crazy.
Persona!
Okay.
You weak, girl.
Comeback.
Kinda weak.
Go down.
What else do you need?
This could be tough.
Fire
Skills will
and
be
thunder.
nullified,
So you have
be
regen.
careful.
So the persona you made has regen on it? Is what you're saying?
I'll use my persona.
So I was healing 90 damage a turn. Yeah. And only taking 57-ish from him and costing myself 65. Got you. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. They will never... So you made it so there will never be a time where his moves or your SP or your damage would ever go above, like, so where he could kill you. It would always just be like that teetering edge of being like, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you know what I'm saying?
Persona! Let's go.
You had the quick math on it.
I'm grateful.
Good thinking.
Manifest!
Bless skills will be modified, so be careful.
How about this?
Yeah, that kind
Let's go. Ravage Snap!
This will be tough. Bless skills will be nullified, so be careful.
Really?
Ready anytime!
It was large luck, but I did take the regen passive in hopes that it helped. That helped out. I mean, regen is always good. I'd always rely on regen.
Skills will be nullified, so be careful.
So everybody else is weak as crap except for Curse. Everything else would be pathetic damage. So yeah.
What's my next move?
I might as well punch her, you know.
Chase my wrath!
And the next one will be Ice, which is also weak.
My justice has revealed to me. I must judge evil with an icy heart. Die on my blade.
She's just trying to come after Joke.
Okay. She's gearing up for an ice attack. Be careful.
That's why I have this guy.
There.
That's why I have my level 90 dude that's passive against every damn thing except freaking the only thing that's he's weak against is crazy.
I will win.
Go down. Their defense is ridiculous. Her defense is ridiculous. Oh my god.
Chase my wrath!
His resistance against
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right? No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Why?
Strong.
See, now it's a complete different ball game. Now she repels. So it's just the complete opposite of what I have. So another persona. Dang it. I do. It's strong. It's super strong with fire, but it's weak to ice, of course. I'll keep that. Look out, frozen. The boy's frozen. It's taking me forever to hurt you, girl.
My skills exceed yours.
Ugh. This fight's gonna be a long time.
Dodge damage moves. Go.
That's her.
Persona!
Ravage them.
Strong. It has a significant resistance to ice. Late for retreat!
Persona!
Persona.
Little punks.
So let's just switch teammates in the fight. No, I did. See? She's my girlfriend. I have her. I got her to max.
Strong. It has a significant resistance to ice.
Amarilla. Amarilla. Yeah. I got her to max. I kind of blanked. I'm sorry. I kind of blanked out for a second because you know, focused on the fight. Go ahead. For a second.
Chase my wrath.
For a second, I was like, what? You guys can hit me with curse. Almighty.
What the?
What just happened?
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Don't stand in the way of my victory.
Wow. That was very strong.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
My thanks.
That was really strong.
The opponent is strong.
Oh, now she good. Oh,
Don't ruin it in reckless.
Ooh. Now she got you up here.
Persona!
Die on my blade.
We need backup
What the
here.
flip?
Persona!
Arsene!
I'll repay you somehow.
Persona! Take that!
Manifest!
Die, die, die! That's brat!
Persona! There!
Persona!
I'm grateful.
Thank you!
Persona!
I just need to win.
Sorry, lady.
As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis!
Die, die, die! Sassy brat!
Persona! Go down!
Time for my persona!
You know,
Persona!
Amarilla, we have a saying around here. Whenever we beat a boss or something hype happens, we got a saying around here that we always do.
Good thinking!
That happens.
Manifest!
I'm going to approach that time of saying that I'm about to beat it.
Don't stand in the way of my victory!
Never mind. We just lost. Because she just randomly just auto-killed our whole team. What the fudge? Never mind. I was about to say it, but I guess not. Wow. Well, wasn't that fun? I did not expect that at all. Like,
Alright, let's do it!
period. Wow, I'm actually kind of salty. I'm actually really salty about that. She was one hit away, literally, and then she just auto killed us. What? All right.
You my skills.
May the best player win.
That came out of nowhere. Wow. So the taste out your mouth. Yeah. I was all cocky, you know what I'm saying? I was like, my whole team has full health. You know, we have full health. We should be fine, you know? We was like, whatever. And then all of a sudden, just a one-shot killer out of nowhere. I was like, what?
This is your penalty.
Mona's health is low. What?
Those.
Mona's in trouble. He's
Yep.
hurt bad.
Feel pretty stupid right now, I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty stupid right now, I'm not going to lie.
Awaiting orders. Thank you.
You'll predict which pop now. Well.
I'm really, really salty right now. I don't think you could tell, but I'm like mad salty right now. Wow. Yep.
We lost. Really? Let's have your Joker. I'll show off my perfect act. Smart decision.
May the best player win.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean.
These are great amount. Okay. Don't get all cute with me. Alright. Okay. I get it. I'm a little salty. Alright, fine. Jeez.
Cheaters get punished.
Joker, are you alright? Joker, your health is low. Watch out. This should do.
I mean, you get great in the thought you do.
This one.
The sniper is in their designated spot.
Very well. Time to make your bet. Well.
I gotta skip all this freaking dialogue. So, when she's about to be one shot, I gotta guard. Or like when I get closer, when she's like, I won't lose no matter what, blah 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 blah, I gotta guard.
Way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Who's next?
That's pretty fair to say. You eating some pasta right now? You're just eating like pasta, just generic pasta, or you just got you got some sauce on it? What's going on? You got some dry pasta over there? Or you got some? You hooked it up?
I will win. My justice has
Got knocked down.
Die on my blade.
Okay. She's gearing up for it. If I knew their affinity. The opponent is strong. Don't do
Take everything out. salt and pepper. No meat? You ain't got no meat, no sides. It's just all pasta. No, come on. You gotta have something. Pick it up. You know what I'm saying? It's just some pasta. I mean, I ain't denying it sounds delicious. I ain't gonna lie to you, but come on, let's spice it up, dude. But hey, to each his own. If you just like the pasta, that's fine. I gotta have some meat, dude. You got to.
My thanks.
Got to.
Thank you.
Taste my wrath.
Awesome, Mona!
Persona!
Persona! Ha! Persona! Take that!
Persona! Ha!
Speaking of food, I'm hungry. I haven't even eaten anything yet today. Except those chips I had.
Persona!
Oh no, someone's gotta go to the grocery store, dude. This is the last bit of your pasta. Then that just means you could have your chicken breast tomorrow. And then you go grocery shopping the next day. Or you can just have like, because I only usually eat once a day, like I eat snacks. And just eat once a day. So, that's how I do it.
Manifest! You're mine.
Queen's on ice. This isn't good. She can't move. My other step.
There's a piece of hair stuck in my mouth right now. It's annoying.
Little punks.
Let's go. There.
Persona! Take this! Persona! Feel my rage!
My skills exceed yours.
Thunder.
My justice has revealed to me. I must strike at evil with my bolt of judgment. Take this!
Down!
Die on my blade!
I think she's about to strike us with electricity. Lona's back. Sorry about that. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
What's Thunder weak against? Wind. It's not weak against it, but it's...
Persona! Okay.
I'm grateful.
Sorry.
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Does it no matter what happens here, I need... Take this!
Lay down. Good. I hit. Queen's busy. Her attacks won't connect.
You're mine.
Lona's back. Sorry about that. The room is spinning. Let's go.
You're gonna be my designated healer for this round.
My thanks.
Good thinking.
My skills exceed yours.
That was awesome, Mona. Go. Power up.
Persona. I only have this.
Persona! No holds barred!
Persona!
That was awesome, Mona!
Let's go.
There!
Let's go.
Witness my Persona!
Persona!
Take that!
Taste my wrath!
How about this? Cannot lose!
Arsene! Go down!
Persona! I'll use my persona! Ready, Joker.
Coffee time.
Manifest!
Die, die, die! Don't dodge, damn it!
Just at the last second. What the?
I'm right. That's why... I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis!
Die, die, die!
Robot knocked down! We need cover! We'll need to attack with extra oomph to get out of this one. Mona's in trouble! He's hurt bad!
I should have the defense buff still on.
Ready anytime! I appreciate it. Here it comes!
Can't let them get away with doing that to one of us.
Let's go!
This should auto kill her, but I doubt it is. Like, finish her off. Yeah, she's gonna do the move automatically.
Don't stand in the way of my victory!
Someone give him some support!
Oh, there is some. Nice
Odin
dude.
is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
You're mine.
Who's in trouble? Done for. Looks bad.
Is she gonna do it again? Hold on. Is she about to do this twice? Cause I'll be like, what? She about to just straight up do this crap twice, dude? Oh, Mona dead. Cause that'd be cheap as crap if she just keep doing it.
Persona! My skills exceed yours.
I'd be like, that's dumb. If you just keep doing it. And that's like the only move she's gonna do.
Die on my blade!
Right, clean!
So she doesn't just keep doing it.
Ravage them!
Crush Team! That's what I meant to say last time. Emerald. That's what I meant to say last time, Emerald. That's our catchphrase in the stream whenever we win or something awesome happens. It's our only emote, too.
It's a step forward.
Jeez.
New move!
What
do you think?
What a skill.
Whew.
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves. By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer.
We did it, yeah. We did it, yeah.
Are you alright?
I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something!
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best.
Amarella, do you remember the choices that you made
someone to act as a decoy.
During this interrogation?
No, that's too dangerous.
Do you remember the choices that you made?
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I basically told Sai nothing the entire time. Yeah, because I have to get those choices right too to get the right ending. So.
Even more are coming.
This truly is a painful.
So I may continue.
It seems we had best
I
hurry.
never confirmed or denied anything she questioned me about, and refused to give up the rest of the team in the end. I'll just look it up when it comes to talking to her. I'll just look it up. So we can continue this playthrough, so we can get to the end, and then some, the post game.
He's here. Move it immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance!
Stay calm. You can get away now.
At every turn, got it.
We'll retrieve
Yeah, I'll just
the
look it up.
briefcase on
I'll just look it
our
up.
What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
to say. Showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
Just run! Get out of there!
Okay, the enemy's focused.
Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries.
Stop right there!
Get away!
Take him down, Joker!
This again.
You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing controls. No threat. Get him, Joker.
Persona!
Everyone else, head to position. Use
You're
Route B.
mine.
Later.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
Good. You defeated them with ease.
More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
The plot thickens.
You should be able to get out that way.
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way! Come on, run!
So much drama.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
Alright!
Have they not noticed those aren't shadows yet? Those are just regular people.
Alright!
There's a Kasumi comes in.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
Mishima maxed. You maxed out Mishima's too? Wow. I think my Mishima's at like 6.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
What's going on, bloody? What's up, dude?
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today.
do this, dude.
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
That girl Kasumi.
Let's go. Go down.
Show them, Sondrion!
I don't know what the heck she just did, but it will do.
I think that's the last of them.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right?
Yes, sir.
Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
Oh yeah, the promise to have a date with her. Yeah, I was like, I forgot.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yo, what's going on, Bloody High Claw? Something, dude. My boy. Not much. Whew. Well, we finally reached almost the end. Well, not really the end. There's like way more to go after this, but you know what I mean.
Something wrong?
The choice.
The
We finally made it to the choice. So.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
The choice? You'll find out. You'll find out, High Claw.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
They got my boy. They got him.
Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Bum bum bum. Saving is highly suggested as the story will progress greatly soon. Would you like to save now? Uh-oh, yeah. I'm gonna save it right here just in case I make the wrong choice. Let's do it. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a snack. Then we shall continue. BRB. back. Snack? Yeah, snacks. We got a snack. We got some cheese crackers.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? So you're not that dumb. Which is good. Because we get to take as much time as we need.
Oh! Boy, kick the brakes off him, yeah.
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
My okay guy. What did you name your Joker, Amarella? What did you name your Joker?
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Ooh.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Rin Mayato? Rin Mayato?
Well
Sounded
done on
proper.
making it this far, inmate.
Okay.
Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
I gotta look up the choices.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
Oh. Alright.
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not? So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them? I see.
This is making me so nervous because I want to make all these choices right. I was the same way when I did it the first time. I was like, oh crap.
Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Nope.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it.
So what would happen if you pick the wrong answer? They kill me. I get shot in the face. Yeah, that's the game. Like,
Even now,
Akira
you're
gets
still
shot in the
acting
face,
as
and
though
then
you're a hero
that's
of
just the game.
justice.
Like, there's no.
Your teammates have sacrificed
That's
you
it.
in order
Like,
to
they
escape,
roll the
yet you
credits and
wish to
everything, he
defend
just
that
dies.
honor? Why
It's
won't
crazy.
you talk about them? Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things. Justice?
Yeah, you get shot right in the face.
Then tell
Crazy.
me, what is this justice you speak of? Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even
it's
know
crazy.
what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye. Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation.
Hopefully I made the right
and was told
choices.
to remain on standby. A short while later, I received.
Amarella,
word
was
that
this
caught me
like
out,
around the
leading
same
to
type of
some
choices
bizarre
you
phenomenon.
made?
But that was all
I
I
don't
was
even know
told.
if you were paying attention, dude.
You were
But
told
yeah,
someone sold you out.
I pretty much
What?
denied her at every turn.
That's
Like I was like,
true.
no, no,
Who could it have
no,
been?
no, no.
Don't you have
never heard
any
of him.
idea?
So hopefully that was it.
My suspicions were true in the end.
So I should be good. We should be good. We should have got the right ending,
Do you
man.
think his true intention was to
We
sell
should be
us out?
fine.
All that's left is to figure out a way to
I
handle
noticed most of them. You were right on. Cool.
It's all up
So I
to
should
you
get the right
later.
ending. If you guys want to see the bad ending, if you guys want to see the bad ending, you can look it up.
That'd be impossible. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
We're gonna find out in a few minutes. Don't scare me, Amarella. Don't do it. Don't you scare me, okay? Don't do it.
What do you recall? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this. You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him.
I really hope I did the right ending, because I really don't feel like watching this whole thing again.
Huh? Didn't Makoto and the others tell you? You need to show your phone to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you? That's it? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it.
Something crazy. One of the biggest plot twists in video games I have ever seen.
As far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once.
You can still do that.
I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
And find out, chat. We did it right. Find out.
All right.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides
I'm so nervous.
the Phantom?
I was nervous on this part too, just like last time. I was like, oh crap, did I do it right?
I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
Crazy.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
We got it. We got the right one. Whew. Okay. Cool. I think. Yeah. Yeah, we got it.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Also, actually understanding guns kind of pokes holes in that plot of Shido and Akechi, or Akechi's right there. What do you mean?
I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Yeah, what do you mean, Umbrella?
Sure to kill that.
Yeah, we got it though. We got the right ending
as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all. More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me.
A lot of people.
God damn it.
Was it a lot of people shoot themselves in the head to kill themselves? Like, a lot of people.
What was all
Oh, in the forehead. Nah, that's pretty weird. Yeah, like
The Phantom
yeah,
Thief
no,
Alibaba?
it's usually like the side
Who
or
is this?
under. Yeah, no, you're right.
Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice.
Yeah, you're right. No one usually just does it in the forehead.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment.
Yeah, you're right. No one shoots themselves in the forehead.
The guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Now the powder thing, I have no idea. The powder thing, I'm just gonna say you're totally right about it. I've never shot a gun in my life. So.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Yeah, because the suppressed one would be reduced powder, and then the non-suppressed one would be more powder, right? That's how it goes.
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Well, that's cool. Nice. Pretty dope.
The guard will be one of
Oh,
ours.
really? Right. I was gonna say, that's pretty dope.
Eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
That's what I just said. The powder would be less. The powder would be less with the suppressed one, just because the barrel would take more of the powder, and it'd probably be darker because it has to travel more through the barrel, which like the dark outline of the suppressor would take most of the powder. Other than the other one, it'd just be more far spread because the powder just goes everywhere because there's nothing containing the powder when it's shot.
Of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a
Anchon, can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
And considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so
Yeah,
abruptly.
and I feel like at the range he shot it at, it'd be way more. It'd at least be an exit wound. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when he was like, it was kind of like it hit him, and then that was just like it went through. But like at that range, I'm pretty sure it'd come out of his brain. Like the dude was literally like as close as me to this mic and shot him. That thing's going straight through. I'm 100% sure.
Stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
Yeah.
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their crime is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why you turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was
Yeah, I know. I know the suppressor calms it down, like slows it down a lot. That's what makes the suppressing sound. That's what makes the sound not be super loud because it slows down the velocity. But at the same time, I'm like, that was still a bullet. Even coming out of a suppressor is extremely fast. And yeah, even though it's the forehead, the head muscle, the skull is also one of the weakest bones in the body as well. Even though the forehead is the strongest part of it.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
I mean, it looked like a simple seemed like a simple little M9 to me, just a little Glock, for real. Well, it's not a Glock. A Glock's more like, the barrel's more like square shaped. That one just looked like a dinky little pistol. I don't know the name of it, but
fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
time to see this amazing plan unfold. Y'all ready? Pay attention.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. You're right.
My thoughts exactly.
I mean, it would be still instantaneous death.
It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Well, probably. No, it might have been instantaneous.
There's no way.
Pancake saved the day, yes sir.
My voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you.
I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan.
That's perfect. Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
Tweetot was gonna do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet.
Nope.
There are still things that must be done.
There were shadows the whole time. Yeah. What's up, Stone? What's going on, my boy? Sure will. Yeah. We still alive, baby. Finally done with college. Nice, man. Proud of you, dude. Let's get some congratulations from my boy Stone. He just finished freaking college, dudes. Let's freaking go, man. G freaking G's, man. I'm proud of you, little bro. Nice work, nice work.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Thank you, thank you.
Are you listening? Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring
You
a
finally
police
charged your
squad from
Switch after
reality
3
to the
years.
palace.
I mean 3 years. 3 weeks.
If the 8 of us can
What happened to
enter
Animal
the
Crossing? You was grinding
it's
Animal
not
Crossing for a while. What happened to
inconceivable
that?
think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go
College.
after
True.
Okumura.
True.
Then once we triggered the change of
Like I
heart,
said,
he
GG's,
killed
man.
him.
I'm glad you finished college. How you gonna celebrate, Stone? How you gonna celebrate?
Culprit, but it was him the entire time.
You gonna celebrate with Miss Thickums?
Whole
Nah,
time
let
he
me
was
stop.
fighting your little
Let
sister,
me
he
stop,
was
let
really
me
just
stop,
some
let me stop.
homicidal maniac.
I had to put it. I had to put it in there, man.
Isn't
I had
that
to say it.
recording we got enough proof to do it?
No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of
Yeah, you're right.
arranging the murder
You're right.
of a suspect inside of a
How about I
police
play?
station.
How about we hang out
Who that is, we will
for
continue
a whole
being targeted,
stream?
even if we defeat
How about
Akechi.
that? How about that's a congratulations? We chill for a whole
We
stream,
have of
bro.
learning his identity.
Whatever you want to play.
We'll have to make Akechi say it.
How about
Once
that?
we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I
Good.
think that will be the case
Good.
eventually, regardless
That
of
could be
whether or not
your
we learn his identity. The
celebration,
only
bro.
reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
This is crazy. It's so good. It's so good.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been?
I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like
I
that.
mean, I did die, so.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else?
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first,
This is crazy. This is so cool,
When
though.
you're in the metaverse,
I love
Mona
this.
talks
Like,
a
I
normal
could see
person.
this
Once you
unfold
hear that,
billion
your brain
times and
realizes
still
he
be
can actually
super happy about
talk.
it.
You start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Got him.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His
I have
reaction
a
to my
problem
pancake
with
comment
games
was an honest one.
that
after
if
all.
I don't touch it for a while, I lose interest completely. I have that same thing, but right when I start playing them again, if they're good enough, I instantly get hooked again.
He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace
I
and
have
have
an
them
Animal
catch the
Crossing
Phantom
and
Thieves
close it
in the
instantly.
act.
Oh gosh.
That would be the only way to arrest them.
Hey
and
man,
their
start
methods.
playing it. You never know. You can get back
I'll
into
deal
it.
with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Wouldn't Mario Maker always
they
had
planned to
a
get
world
rid of that
creator where
guard
people
from
just
the
make
beginning.
worlds? Isn't that the whole point of Mario Maker? Why they made Mario Maker 2?
I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his
Nah, just
own
love it. I
life.
could have sworn they had a war.
When he does,
You might be right. I don't know. I've
You
never
will
played
become
Mario
a
Maker.
great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
The police station.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
I don't get how Makoto and Sai are sisters, but Sai's hair is like
And
grayish,
regarding its
and
location,
Makoto's hair is like straight up brown.
I take it you used
Anybody
the
else realize
data
that?
from my laptop?
But I mean, anime's weird.
I'm
sometimes,
sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this
The
work.
cell phone.
A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
This plan is so godlike, it's ridiculous.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
The phone.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't
The only
consult
thing that
Sis
they had
beforehand.
mystery
It was
of is
absolutely
if
the
Sai
make or
would have
break
said
moment of
yes
the
to the phone.
entire
If Sai would have said no to the phone,
Still, I'm
that whole
surprised
plan
you
would
could
have been for
convince
nothing.
me
He
in
would have
such
just
a
died.
short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I was.
I see. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was a breeze.
How tough are you?
Tough as nails, baby.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that,
Nails are pretty tough. I don't think you guys have ever tried to break a nail or bend it.
Well,
Pretty tough.
I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place.
Did you
until
beat
things
Shoto?
settled
You
down.
beat Shoto, right, Amarella? So you're going past his change of heart and stuff,
It
Amarella?
was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
Yep.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This
On a free day?
poop.
Are you training, you grinding those levels? His change of
Oh,
heart?
and feel free
It's
to
like
use the
10
first
days
floor
off
if you guys
still.
want to
Yeah.
get together and talk.
You really
We'll
do
meet
this
hideout
crap
where you
early,
can
don't
be
you?
safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
And that's it, guys. That's the plot twist.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the
He did say never to call him that, and he slipped up on that too.
Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Masayoshi Shido.
I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
Yep.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
Thanks.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Talk about small scale.
Perhaps it's the Diet Building?
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right? Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
You know?
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I want to fight the Reaper. All that aside, I want to take the Reaper down.
Finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that
outside is really loud? It's like super interactive, super hardcore right now.
Lapse or mental shutdown. And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image.
What happened? Did you die? Did you die by the Reaper? Because the last time you said you were in the metaverse, so.
Once I gained public
Mementos.
Collaborators
What happened?
from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was open.
How did you make an accident? Were you clicking too fast and you accidentally clicked two personas or a persona you didn't want and killed it?
Dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of
Oh, you're doing like the high risk, high reward fusion thing, right?
Rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country
Yeah,
that can compete
yeah.
with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched
got you.
desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe.
So you're
now.
just like grinding personas?
And
You're
I'll
not
even
grinding
lend
your
you a
like your
hand.
actual level? I mean, your level is 60 something, so you're grinding your level, but you're just trying to grind to make super strong personas? Take your heart down.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems
More
we
or less,
have.
yeah.
Honestly, it
Over
doesn't
here trying
really
to make
matter
the
to me
ultimate
who-
persona.
I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
We'll show you.
Cut that out!
I'm back. Went to make some pico de gallo. Pico de gallo. What is that?
Hey,
Okay.
Oh, gotcha. Think of it as salsa. Gotcha. So you got some chips and salsa, basically. Trying to make. So you're trying to finish the Persona log? Had to hand chop him. So it was natural, huh?
You going out? You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right?
I made it too spicy.
Just
Put up
don't
all them
stay out
peppers
too
in
late.
there. You better watch yourself, boy.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already
10 out
have
of 10.
Masayo Shishido and Daigo.
What was 10 out of 10?
All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
At least 12 enjoys
What about
spicy.
a mansion?
I don't mind spicy food.
Since he's
Not like
going
too
to
spicy.
subjugate
As long as it has
his
flavor
prime
to it with the
minister.
spice, it's good.
Perhaps a
But it gotta have flavor at least. It can't just be all heat. It is just disgusting.
Like the Colosseum.
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now.
How do you know? You didn't have Bloody's Pico
You
yet.
think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Or maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
But being spicy? I mean, maybe. I can't give you a guarantee. It might be.
That man over there is probably.
I don't know.
just
Bloody
there,
could
right?
just be a little wimp, and then it could be like mildly spicy, but he just can't take it. I don't know.
Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
Hey.
His stance is dedication for country.
I'm joking with you, Bloody. I'm joking, dog. I'm pretty sure it's muy caliente.
With a first-class determination, I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's a day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc,
For the
okay?
mistakes.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
I can't go nowhere, but I want my freaking kindness up.
Oh, you want to do it?
My kindness is so close to being max.
Hey!
I hate when I get random messages from people that I haven't talked to in a while because it scares me. Like, what do you want to talk about?
You want to do it?
sent me a video. Let me turn this down before I do this.
Yeah. Nice going.
All right.
Well then.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh gosh. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to open the rest of those. She sounded great though. But I feel like there's like a message for me in there. It's kind of like, whoa.
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san,
Him and his stupid
is it true you
composed
withdrew
face. I
yourself
hate
from the
him.
media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
Sigh.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
I gotta go find out.
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him out without an appointment now.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Let's do it.
Alright, boys and girls. I'm gonna continue the plot thickening tomorrow. I've been live for 6 hours. I'm about to take a break for today. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the follows and all that stuff. And yeah, man, I'll check you guys tomorrow with some more Persona. And yeah, well, hopefully, most likely I'll beat Shido's Palace tomorrow and stuff like that, and then continue. Okie dokie, have a good one. Yeah, later, Bloody Amarella. I'll check you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like the stream, anybody new out there, please hit that follow button. You can donate, you can subscribe. It all helps me out, and I'll check you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Later days.